Aries, how are you? Let's do a reading for your current energies and see what's going on. As always, just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story, right? So I appreciate all of you being a part of my channel. If you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button. Blink right there. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff really makes a difference to my channel. And I'd love to see my channel continue to grow. So, yeah, help me out that way. All right, but let's see what the next 7 to 10 days looks like for all of my Aries. Just a short period of time. We start out with the Empress. Ooh, what is this about? Let me get a few more cards out and we'll take a look and see what's going on. Now, for some of you, if you've been wondering whether or not you're going to have a kid or, you want to conceive, or maybe you wonder if you'll ever be able to take care of your kids in a good way, the base of this reading shows up with the star card. So I think if this has been something that's been on your mind, because the Empress does talk a lot about motherhood, and it could indicate some pregnancy. So, maybe some of you guys are pregnant and wondering how you're going to make it all work out with that Five of Pentacles, but have faith. All right. God will provide, right? All right. So let's see what else we've got going on here for you. Now, in the recent past, we do have this Two of Wands coming up. So I feel as if, you've been sitting on the fence as to whether or not, you want to go in a whole other direction or just kind of stay how things are. Now, if this is around pregnancy, because I am picking up this energy around, you trying to figure out whether or not you want to have kids. Maybe you're trying to figure out, what you're going to do now that you are pregnant. I'm just picking this energy up for some of my Aries. So, if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. The Empress can also indicate an energy around creativity and really wanting to birth something very new in your life, So if this is an indication around, this Two of Wands that, you want to really begin something that, I think you really think could really bring something to the palette, and really, open up your perspective and your world a little bit more. I think you're really considering all of this. Now, what is above you here is the Seven of Cups, so whenever we have the Seven of Cups, we're always questioning our decisions, our choices. Sometimes when we're a little confused, we're not really sure where, what direction to take. Whenever I do see the sevens, though, it sits here in this cloud and we have this dark figure here. The focus is about making a decision. Once we make a decision, regardless of whether it's a right one or a wrong one, but once we make a decision, pull it down and ground it in there, we have direction. All right. And time will tell whether or not it's right or wrong. But for now, I feel as if that's the direction that you need to start looking at. Now, I also wonder whether or not when it comes to work, things in the past haven't worked out the way you wanted. Maybe there's something you can do, all right? Maybe there's a direction that, you've studied this in the past, you're good at it, and you question whether or not this is a direction you want to take. Maybe, you're thinking, gosh, could I really, take this skill I have and turn it into something really good. Again, this can be around the energy of that Empress, with you wanting to birth something very new. Now, I'm also wondering, for a few of you, all right, not, this isn't going to resonate. I do see that maybe somebody recently has passed on. If it is, I'm almost sensing that these spirits here, they're around. All right. So if you have lost somebody, very near and dear to you, I feel as if, their spirit is around, so they haven't left you completely, because I feel as if, they come around to help you, to guide you. So, if it's one of those things you feel like your mother's around, or you feel your grandmother's around, chances are they really are. So I feel as if, tap into that energy, because there is so much to be gained by us, really tapping into these spiritual energies. So I am feeling like some of you Aries might be picking up on that, so, embrace it and just, feel the warmth of their energy around you, because I feel as if they're guiding you and they're protecting you. Now, we also have here the Six of Cups. All right, now the Six of Cups comes up reversed. Now, in our lifetime, there's good things that happen and bad things that happen. And I feel like, you need to put your past behind you, all right? If things in your past have not always been happy, or maybe you've had a lot of trauma, it doesn't define who you are moving forward. If anything, it has built you into a new person. So I feel as if it's another important message for some of you Aries out there to let go of the past, all right? Let go of some of the issues that have held you back, that have taken you away from, really moving forward because, you just have all this trauma, that doesn't define you. Like I said, I feel as if it has built you, if anything. So let's put that to an end once and for all and kind of get past that. Now, alongside with this world card and this guy holding this world here, I'm wondering whether some of you Aries are considering maybe opening up, some kind of social media platform, or maybe kind of branching out in more international levels. Reach out, the world is in front of you. You are holding this world in your hands, so there is a lot to look forward to, so I feel as if cycles close, cycles end, people pass away, people are born, so I think life and death is a very big theme for you this week. And it's a cycle of life, there is a circle, we are born, we live, we grow, and then, eventually we pass on. So I think that cycle of life and death is really predominant in your spirit right now. And like I said, you may be missing some people who have passed on, but just know that their spirit is around you, and, sometimes when you get that smell, that kind of reminds you of like, oh my gosh, that smells like my grandmother, well, then chances are she is around, or maybe, just something kind of reminds you of someone who has passed on. Like I said, I'm feeling like you have a lot of nostalgia. You're feeling a lot about your past. Don't bring the bad parts into this present. Take those lessons that you have learned as a result of the traumas that you may have experienced and let them be a guide to how you can live your life moving forward. Now, I do see for some of you Aries, that there could be a relationship on the horizon here, because your final outcome is the Two of Cups. So if you are single, get out there, because I feel as if there is an opportunity for you to meet someone, or if this is somebody that you are really close to. I feel like this is one of these energies where you start to look at your partner with, fresh eyes, truly appreciate who we are in the moment. Because like I said, life and death seem to be a very predominant theme in your week. So I think we're starting to really cherish those people that are around us and really appreciate those that we have in our life. All right. So, whatever this energy is, I feel as if it's a very internal and a very deep-seated emotion that you are feeling, Aries, but it's a very good one. All right. And just know that, your ancestors, people from your past who have passed on, they are around and they are guiding you. So with that being said, I'm going to end this reading because I feel as if, you can't be afraid to live your life, and embrace this newness that wants to happen. And if you are pregnant, don't be afraid of this life that you are carrying. Just see this as such a wonderful gift that you have the ability to carry life inside of you. All right, so listen, that's what I got for you. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in this story, and I'll see you all at another reading. Until then, be well. Bye now.